Magician Friday live stream episode 9000.
And we're live.
Magician Friday episode 9000. Live stream.
I love how there's a new song each and every time. That's awesome. Gotta make an official one.
Yeah. Baby. With like proper acoustics and stuff.
Yeah.
That
Kind of
would
like
be really cool.
kind of like the Angry Video Game Nerd, who's got his own song.
Yeah. Just like when you hear it, you get annoyed because it's like so loud. Or like Nostalgia Critic, where it's like and it always wakes up your parents. Or like Stomedy's intro, where it's agony.
That's becoming a thing now. Stomedy, huh?
Yeah, he's pretty big at the minute. He's got like 100,000 subscribers.
It's probably mainly
At
because of
least.
all the famous channels that are talking about him lately.
Yeah, he's lucky.
It's probably an honor. If you get roasted by one of those channels, Leafy is here,
I'd
H3H3, or
love it.
Pyrocynical,
Oh, yeah.
it's an honor if you get
It's a
roasted by
blessing
them.
in disguise, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love it to happen to me. Like, they're roasting my magic. That would be fantastic.
You should probably release one of your old videos in the deep, dark depths of the web that you haven't pulled out since you were like 10 years old. Or 8.
I really did delete those ages ago. But I've got some of the Card Kid 2 hypnosis. I can lurk through Facebook and find them.
You gotta remember, Harrison, anything that's ever been put on the internet never truly goes away.
No, but it's
Somewhere
impossible to
out
find.
there, it's still there.
No one has got a copy of this, believe me. I've submitted hundreds of DPMA takedown notices over the years, you cannot imagine. Besides, it's a private link on Facebook. It's like only I can view it. It officially doesn't exist, just like the Area 51.
That's an American joke. Or is Area 51 a thing in the UK too?
Oh no, it's a big thing here. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. That's good to know.
It's got national attention. Everyone knows Area 51. People come from the UK to go on holiday to find it. We have documentaries about it on BBC 4. There's a program where it shows like them going to there and going through like the cafe where that woman just sits there and sells products every day in the middle of the desert. Yeah, it's fantastic. Enough about that though. I'm getting the actual content.
So welcome everybody. Welcome to the 9th, or is it 8th? I lost track. It's probably the 8th.
9,000th.
Oh yes, this is the 9,000th episode of Magician Friday. Welcome everybody, and thank you for supporting us for 9,000 episodes straight.
Yeah.
So this episode, I'm trying a little bit of a different setup, as I do every single episode. Last time I started using my iDevice rather than my computer. The video quality actually improved quite significantly. However, the audio seemed to have suffered because of it. So now I'm trying to use my headphones in the process. So,
yeah.
Yes, give us some feedback if you like this setup better, if it sounds better. I know Harrison has got it set up straight from day one, and it's been working fine for him, so good for you, Harrison. I envy that.
Saying that, I've got a brand new setup at the minute. I will show you my setup. That means you're going to have to present me on the other device, Dan. So, can you present the opposite view of me? So that they should see me on the bad camera now. Can you see me on the bad camera, guys? Yes. Okay, so I'm watching everything that happens in real time on the iPad, and I am recording to you via the iPhone. And yes, that is my Facebook. Go and like Harrison Horton Magic right now, and when you do, this screen will disappear. I'll wait. It's fine. Add me a friend first, and I'll send you the request to like the page. Oh, you know what? That's a perfect thing for a tea break. I would have the image of the tea break, but it's on my iPad, so I can't like display it on the computer. It's a shame. That's why we need Wirecast, Dan.
Well, probably we'll get Wirecast at some point. However, tea breaks, that's actually an interesting topic because of the fact that I, as an American, did not ever hear of such a thing in the middle of a show or live stream or anything of that kind. Yes, we do have intermission when it comes to giant productions that are on stage or on Broadway, but tea break for a TV show or a live stream, I don't know. And I
For a
even showed you
TV
another.
show, they don't
I,
call it a tea break, but they do have intermissions and breaks quite often. Tea breaks we have between lectures and things like that, and yeah, it's big in the magic industry. Like, if you come to Britain and you're lecturing, you're guaranteed to be drinking tea at half time.
I see. See,
It's like
even
your halftime show. It's like Super Bowl has halftime, tea break, it's your halftime.
even Pyrocynical, which I showed you in a recent video where he roasts a prank caller. Those of you who haven't seen the episode, go see it. The prank caller actually has a tea break in there. And Pyrocynical is, well, he sounds European. I can't say he is because I don't know
He's
for sure.
British. He's
But even,
British.
yeah, but even him, he also doesn't even, acknowledge the importance or existence even of tea break.
No, he
Kind of
did.
roasted
He
it.
was making jokes about it. He was acknowledging its existence. He was just saying it was so out of context in that terms. But yeah, he did know the existence of tea break. You can't avoid it in the UK. It's been so well marketed. It's crazy. It's like vitamin water. You can't avoid it.
Tea.
I think you're using the wrong finger. Should have been the other side, the one with the longer nail. Has it been killed? Oh no. That's definitely more American.
Really?
Yeah. The longer nails. It's a trait that you all seem to have.
I'm
Particularly the women.
pretty sure that's Chinese to have longer nails. In fact, if I've learned that
You're
it
just
is
being racist.
no, it's actually culture that those who are of a higher status and do not require to work, especially students, they used to show off their status by outgrowing their nails. That way, you could see that they're not workers, that they're people who have the luxury of having a job or having the ability to not have to put hard work into things. Students and those of high nobility had that.
I can just picture an old woman with the longest Guinness World Record photo, nails going down to the floor.
So based on your reaction,
Imagine
I guess
trying
you've
to put
never learned
socks
this.
on. No, we learn useful information in British school. Also, speaking of college, I want to tell you about my new vision for the future. I want you to be able to take magic as a course at college or at university or at the Harrison Halton Institute. I want you to be able to take magic as a course, and I want it to be taken seriously, just like any other art form. That is my latest vision and endeavour.
That is a very interesting vision. I could see many problems and obstacles that would arise as a result.
Name one.
Well, for instance, the obvious one being that magic is something that is only known by and knowledge held by the tight community that is the magicians. If you make it publicly available to almost anyone and everyone to just walk into a class and learn it, it kind of defeats the purpose of what magic is and its entity.
No, I think it's just going to grow magic more and create more magicians and people interested in the art. Because no one's just going to do the magic course just to learn the secrets. They're going to do it and they're going to have to develop themselves as a magician or they'll fail. Think about it. Plus, it's going to increase our art and it's going to get us more known for what we are. And it's going to give us credibility as a real art form. If it's in college, you can learn it. It's a real art form. And we can teach all about the greats of magic who never get any publicity, who never get, the credit that they deserve in the public eye. Is that you spitting at my idea right there?
I'm not saying anything negative about it. What I'm saying is that I could see numerous, like I said, obstacles or problems that could potentially arise. But I like the way you're thinking. I kind of like the idea of a course of some sort in college. That is a very unique idea. Very interesting,
Don't
actually.
steal it, you people watching. Don't steal it. That'd be mean. It's now trademarked.
Well,
We'll,
look at it this way. If someone does steal the idea and actually brings it to light, then at least your idea gets to see the reality.
yeah, as long
I
as it's
don't
not
see anything negative
stolen,
about
I'll be
that.
happy.
Yes.
As I said. Yeah. But yeah, that's my latest vision and goal. My other one is to create a professional sales training course, where, well, like a professional sales school, where you actually learn skills that you need in life, rather than pointless education that's just going to put you in debt. But that one we'll save for another day.
Well, here in the U.S., we actually have a business major, business and trading major.
Yeah, we do
Um,
here, but it's pointless. You learn absolutely nothing useful in those courses. And that's been proven by billions of people who've taken the courses and who've told them. Self-made millionaires have always said they've learned nothing from college. They've learned more from calling people up than they have their entire college degree. And that's been proven countless times. And that's what I want to change. I want to teach them real-world advice that actually applies to the world from experienced sellers and not just random hooligans who think they know what they're talking about. Not to be rude to teachers, but yeah.
Well, I always used to
Sorry
say,
about
ever
that.
since elementary school, I always would tell people, if teachers are so smart, how come the only thing in their books are answers? And
Yeah.
there's been a study done actually that if teachers would take the exams, the statewide exams and nationwide exams that the students are required to take in order to pass a certain course,
They
many
wouldn't
teachers
pass.
nowadays would struggle. They would struggle with their own subject that they are teaching, and we're expecting these people to be masters of that subject, which is kind of frightening to think about that they
Well,
would struggle in their own topic.
this is the entire point I'm alluding to. The people who say they know what they're talking about have no clue what the hell they're on about. And because of that, our education is going to be affected. And you're going to get a less of a quality of training because they don't have a clue what they're talking about. So yeah, I want to create a magic training course that people can take in a professional academy or environment. You can take courses now from me, but it's not in an academy yet. You can learn more about that at hotcourses.com or harrisonhorton.com/training. There's the plug. The first one of the day. What hey?
All right, it's only going to increase. We're only going to get more.
Of
But
course, it's one of the things that people love about the stream. It's learning about my marketing opportunities and the ways you can take action and help us and fund us. Back to you, Dan.
Well, yeah, I mean, we actually it's this concept that inspired us to release How to Be a Magician, and that's why we put it out there, and that's why we want to get it out in the hands of the public, because it's something that is just useful.
Yeah. Not only that, but I'm working on an extra program that everyone's going to receive for free. Telemarketers, Dan, they're after you. Answer them.
Don't
And then
want
tell me what they
any.
told you. Bye,
Yeah.
bye, bye.
Well, I told
Speaking of
them I don't want any.
telemarketers, they're not going away, Dan. You know that it takes 6 to 7 calls before someone will actually answer the phone. I read
I
that in
don't
my
blame
new
them.
book.
I don't
But
blame
yeah.
them.
In the Become a Magician Volume 1, I don't know if we're going to put both volumes together, to be honest. It would be a better money deal for you. But in Become a Magician, you're also going to get my full-fledged magician installation system, which is going to be a complete system to take your magic to the next level. It's not just going to be the tricks. We're going to learn all the theory behind it and how you can apply it in real life and what I've done to be successful and what Dan's done to be successful. It's sort of like a snippet, a taster of what you're going to get inside the mind of Magic Man Dan, just not as intense. You're also going to get access to our special private Facebook group where you can ask questions and comment and reach us any time of the day. Limited times with Dan, obviously, because he doesn't have a life. I mean, a computer. I mean, an iPhone. Yeah, but I'm always reachable as long as the phone's charged, which is never.
Well, as you're probably well aware, with my case, I'm a college student, and it seems that as the year goes on, the workload only increases more and more and more. And as soon as you think the workload cannot possibly get any more complex or get any higher, it does. That's exactly what it does. It just gets more complicated and increases. So I am always on top of that, making sure that I maintain my straight A average, which isn't true because I got two courses that were not A's thus far in my college career. If it weren't for those two classes, then I would be a straight A student. But I intend to maintain that.
Also, I will be posting a video with the 10 rules that I give you for success in getting gigs and being successful with magic. It's going to be available on the Magician Friday YouTube channel, so if you guys go and subscribe there, you're going to get the first notification. Then eventually I'll probably put it on the Facebook page and eventually on Dan's channel, if he agrees. But yeah, go to the Magician Friday Facebook channel, YouTube channel, not Facebook channel, and you will be the first to find out when I release that content, and you're going to get live streams and events that I'm going to do there, which aren't going to be on the main channel. I did one earlier today, and it was very successful, and I taught some tips there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So after the stream, make sure you go and take a look at that.
Cool, definitely. So, as of this stream, as of today, do we have any contests that we're preparing for our viewers today?
Oh yes, we've got one which is tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to give away 2 copies of our DVDs because we're getting a special guest. Hopefully, if we can get him, or her, or it, or the animal, or whatever it might be, or the demon. You know, if we can get the guest, then I will be giving away 2 DVDs for anyone who joins the Facebook group and is subscribed to the YouTube channel. Two of you are going to be randomly selected. If you've not already won a prize, you're going to win a prize. So yeah, my gift.
All right. In my case, actually, I'm going to present something to you that I was going to present on my public channel, actually something that's on my public Facebook on social media. But I'm going to give you guys, the stream viewers, a first dibs on this contest. You guys are going to find out about it before everyone else. So essentially, a photo was taken of me in the middle of my performance. I'm about to post this photo in the Magician Friday group, and your job is caption the photo. The best caption is going to win something pretty interesting, but I'm looking to see for creativity. Who can caption it with the best caption? And as I'm saying this right now,
you're going to win. 1 like and you're going to win Dan's big nail. 1 like gets you Dan's big nail. Every one of you is going to get Dan's nail. It's going to be delivered outside your door right now if you like. Come on, do it. No scam, I promise you.
Well, someone's been taking notes from Leafy.
Both of them, actually. But, yeah.
So, as of right now, I am actually going on Facebook as we speak.
Let's just go to the Creepy Man Down Facebook page and just check out this awesome image. Also, if you missed out, guys, you missed out. I'm sorry, but I gave away 2 of my Become a Magician DVDs on my Facebook page. So make sure you like the page, because when we reach 250 likes, I'm going to be giving away 5 DVDs. That's right, 5 Become a Magician DVDs are available to 5 lucky subscribers. I mean, Facebook likers. The last time I believe you posted on, oh wait, it took me to your personal page for some reason. It didn't take me to Magic Man Down or Creepy Man Down.
So here we go. This is the photo. I'm guessing you were able to see it, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah. There we go. There is the photo in which I would like you guys to try and... oh, actually, you probably cannot see it.
No, we can. I can see it.
Let me check real quick. Well, anyway, even if it doesn't appear on screen, keep in mind that you can easily find this photo in the...
Burn, baby, burn.
That's a rather interesting caption.
I promise I'm not going to burn the college down.
Well, there's some ideas, guys. So
Now's not a great time to push the fire up alarm.
This is so much more creative than what
Sprinklers are coming. The sprinklers are coming.
That's more of a British thing.
British Gas. Good to be in control. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jenkins. Ooh, maybe.
That's a good. Jenkins.
Yeah, he's a new member, courtesy of me.
That's awesome. Is British Gas something that is UK exclusive that I'm not quite understanding?
I'll tell you the history of this. It used to be that the government owned the gas company, but an American corporation bought British Gas. So British Gas isn't owned by anyone from Britain.
Ah.
And it's like the biggest gas company, like electric, gas, stuff like that.
That's cool. Cool.
And the slogan is like "good to be in control," so I guess it's just marketing them. The sprinklers are coming. The sprinklers are coming. The sprinklers are coming. I think that's going to be maybe one of my entries. How many times can they enter? Because you didn't answer that exactly.
Well, personally, 1 minute. Oh, okay. So that wasn't sharing with everyone. Okay, we're back. Personally, I don't know if we should limit them to how many tries they get. I just want to see if any one of them can be creative. I want to see their creativity and how creative they are, because I'm sure people can only come up with so many different captions that they can.
If you write green to Dan 50 times, no, 500 times, I'll give you a free DVD. Just inbox him green 50 times. It has to be in 50 individual messages, though. It can't be just one message. There's your contest.
Now here's my contest. If you message me green 50 times, you win a block from me. Personally delivered. I get to block you. And restrict all privileges from any access of the Delusionist or Magic Man Dan.
This offer is not condoned or influenced by Harrison Horton Productions, only Magic Man Dan. All rights reserved and any responsibilities taken. This is educational only, and doing it will not result in you being banned from Magician Friday or any of the streams, only from Dan's YouTube channel, which means you will get access to the bonus Magician Friday YouTube channel, because I have control over the Facebook group. Smiley faces. Yeah, I won't block you. Yeah. And it's 500 times, not 50. Don't forget that. Also, there's another feature which I was introduced by a photographer, that you can now have automated messages on Facebook. The bots are back, baby. So you can say, "Hi, thanks for contacting me. I can't be here right now. Please leave your message after the tone and I'll get back to you," and like text them a message of your choosing.
Oh, I was unaware of that.
Awesome. Yeah, me too, until the act. Did you also know that you can now live stream on Facebook?
Yes, I've seen a few people do that actually, and we might.
I tried it yesterday, and it just didn't work. So I had to resort to YouTube, because originally I was going to do the live stream on Facebook, but it said connection error over and over again, so it wouldn't let me do it. The only thing is, you can only stream from Facebook pages. You can't do it from individual Facebook accounts or Facebook groups. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I'd be streaming to the Facebook group earlier on today.
I've seen a few people do that actually. Actually, I've seen a person who streamed from his personal Facebook account. I've seen it on 2 pages, one from Vand and one from the Young Turks, and then I've seen one from a friend of mine who streamed through his account.
I believe BuzzFeed literally just finished from streaming a second ago. Like, until now, they was actually streaming to Facebook. That's better. My hair looks good now.
Mine just gets worse and worse every single week. I gotta bring back the hat.
YouTube, by the way, guys, if you comment who you are and share this with all your friends, like it. We need to get a ton of people watching this. In fact, if we reach 20 views today, I'm going to give away a DVD to one of you random people. If we manage to get 20 people streaming and viewing live, I will give away a DVD right now like that.
We actually have another entry to the caption contest. Bailey L.A. Barham says, "Ouch, that burns."
No, that is shit, Bailey. Let's be honest. Come on, you can do better.
Don't be mean. Come on, it's creative. That
No, he could have done better.
I mean, my face kind of does have "ouch" written on it. I could see why. I could see why.
Maybe. I'm just having some fun with Bailey. He hates me, I hate him. It's just a bit of fun. Banter.
I see. Do you think I should tell them how I got that photo taken, or what the story behind that photo is?
Yes, you can.
Yes, might as well. We might as well get into a little bit of magic, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now,
Dan, make sure that the fire alarms are turned off for me before you start.
All right. So essentially, those of you who know, it is important to be able to manipulate the elements. For this purpose, it is important to become one with them and be able to interact with them. For instance, a flame, so easy to interact with. Grabbing it, or not so much. Watch. Was that seen well on camera? I don't think the camera saw that too well.
You saw the bird. You saw it light up, but it wasn't like as big as on the image. The image is better.
I got a blue flame just now, but let's see.
Yeah. It doesn't look.
It doesn't work so well on camera.
Image, it's like the image is a massive flame.
I guess that's the
You should just go up to someone like, "Do you want a light?" Okay, just like put it on your thumb over to the cigarette.
All right, I'll try one more time, just to see if this works well.
Oh, that was good. Third time's the charm, Dan. Third time's the charm.
Yes. It appears so. That actually appears to be evident. Third time is usually the charm.
Cool. How many viewers are we on, Dan? Because I've not managed to find the stream as of yet.
Oh, we have enough.
Good. We got more than one, you know.
Adjust.
I hope. Because last time, literally, when I was streaming, we only got one viewer, so it was kind of depressing. Kind of depressing that no one could find the Magician Friday YouTube channel. You know, it made me sad inside. Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah. Watch out for that thing. It's going to swing into Dan's head. Right there. It's getting ever closer. What is it, and why is it there?
If you can tell me what it is and why it's there, you win something. We're literally just giving things away all the time. We're just sporadically coming up with contests. And you know why? Because we can. Just because we can.
I've heard that from someone. You've copied that. But whom?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
actually,
Peter Dean, he does it all the time. You're copying Peter Dean. He's going to be angry.
Actually, no.
If my driving instructor is watching, make sure that you go and stalk Mr. Penwitham Driving School. Go to penwithamdrivingschool.co.uk and call him up 100 times, and you'll win a DVD.
Your contests are becoming really mean now, Harrison. You're literally having people encouraged to do mean things just to win a prize. That is not how contests are supposed to work.
Just understand that this is not a real contest, and I do not endorse you stalking him unless you actually want a driving lesson. Who the hell is fucking disliking my stream? Why? What's wrong with you? You're not
Harrison.
winning the DVD, sir.
Harrison, is this your first time getting disliked ever?
No. But, like, Always, there's one dislike there. Every freaking video you post. I think I know who it is. It's
Well,
the one. It's him. It's the Donald Trump of people from New York.
Who, Israfel? Hey, whatever happened to Shadows of Israfel? I haven't heard anything about it since 2011. So apparently, once upon a time, there used to be this game called Minecraft.
Yes.
This was a very popular game.
It still is on YouTube. You can't avoid it.
Well, now it's just become an 8-year-old Minecraft Let's Play thing. But back then, it used to be an actual game that people actually enjoyed. Once upon a time, when Notch was the guy that was in charge of it. So there used to be this YouTube channel that got really, really big off of Minecraft, and it was called the Yogscast. Two British people that were pretty entertaining, actually. And they decided to do the most creative thing with Minecraft, and they created an actual series. A story, pretty much a show you would watch on TV with Minecraft actors. It actually was fairly entertaining.
Do you mean like the game that they made, the story Minecraft stories?
Oh no, that's something that was released recently, I think last year, which was pretty horrible from what I heard. I haven't played it, I don't know personally, I've just been told that it's terrible.
I watched it for a bit and I turned off after a minute. Is there anybody here? Yes.
I'm sure. So pretty much, the Yogscast, they got famous off that, and their story that they did was called Shadows of Israfel. And it was really entertaining. They were close to ending it at one point, and I don't remember what happened, but they just suddenly stopped making it. They suddenly started doing custom maps, and just no longer did Shadows of Israfel. And it always pissed me off, because I wondered, where in the world is the rest of it? Where's the ending? How does it end? What's the continuation? It was so entertaining. Drew you in. Yes.
I don't know why you brought that. Telemarketers, Dan. Sell or be sold. Are you going to be sold or are you going to sell? Which one are you going to do, Dan? Answer.
You know what I'm going to do?
They're live on YouTube right now.
I wouldn't be lying. They are. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
It could be a special guest.
I'm going to take one of these. A Tic Tac box. I'm going to take one of these.
Contact lens.
Cool. Well, I mean, I removed the sticker so that it's transparent to make sure that everything's all good and all fair. So everyone sees from every side, from every corner. It's completely full and intact, right? So we're going to take the coin, which can be signed, and I think this was signed when I was doing Magic to a Spectator, actually. No.
Give it back.
No, but it does actually have a little smudge on it, so you could tell this is the coin. In fact, you can remember the year if you so choose to do so.
I can't see it too blurry.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Very good. Standing ovation from the one person who's watching right now. Thank you very much, Joe. Magician Friday.
So yeah. So that was a thing.
I want to talk about Dynamo Stage Show because I watched it and it was very good.
Oh, was it? That's
good.
I
want to talk about. It was he did it live. The very first magic show I've seen live over TV, and it was very good. The first half an hour it was like an interview and highlights of his show, and wannabe celebrities coming on and introducing themselves, if you know what I mean. Oh, did we get another comment? I came here to light your torch. Oh, we got a newbie. We got a new guy. That's cool. We got a comment. That's all on the image. But anyway, I was just saying, it was a good show. It started off. He did it was talking about him, and a video sort of came on, and it was like explaining about his past and things like that. One thing that annoyed me about the show, this was kind of irritating for me, was every like 2 minutes. No, after every trick, there was like a 2 minute break. It was like commercials, basically. Every 2 minutes, like a video came on talking about Dynamo's life or something, so you can set up for the next trick. And I think if you're a real magician doing a show, you should be able to just continue the show and not have to like go backstage for 10 minutes. That annoyed me slightly. He opened with, as you could expect, the Copperfield opener, which is David Copperfield's opening effect, which is with the hands. Dan, would you like to give a demonstration to the audience?
Well, for anyone that is watching, I encourage you to go ahead and play along and follow my lead. It's very simple to do, very easy to do, and this is the David Copperfield opener that I typically open my shows with, and apparently Dynamo does too. So I encourage everyone to try this out. Just take your hands, follow my lead. You want to put your hands out in front of you, just like so. And by the way, this is through a screen, so I'm not doing anything to you, because I know some people get a little weird feeling that I might be doing something, but no, it's through a screen, completely safe. Hands out, just like this, like a mummy. Your thumbs are pointed downwards, just like so. Your hands are then crisscrossed and then locked together, like this. So if you're following along so far, your hands should be in this position, just like so. If you are in this position, you should be able to wiggle your thumbs up and down, like this. Everyone got it? Hope so. If you are in this position and you are doing well, you should be able to wiggle your pinkies up and down, like this, like so.
You should have a giant nail protruding.
Yes, if you're like me, you will have a giant nail, but that is me. Most people don't, so just wiggle your pinkies. But people seem to be doing all right at this point. I could tell you guys are doing all right so far. So here's what we'll do. We'll ask you to move your arms in circular rotations like this. That should be the easiest step so far, yes? Okay, well, here's a challenge. Move your thumbs up like this. No? Just like this, like so. So your thumbs are up, just like that. No? Okay, I guess most people aren't able to. Must be a challenge. So we'll try something very, very simple. How about this? Thank you.
Boo! As my dad would do. Anyway, so he did that, and then he did a piece, again, talking about his life for 5 minutes. So he mentioned about his life, his childhood. And what annoyed me is the animations used the same establishing shots and the same bits of video. He just did change the audio in it. So it'd like say, this is what happened to me, this is what happened to me, and then it'd just say, that's what happened to me, and it'd be the same, basically the same animations that you're seeing on screen, just with different audio. So that irritated me again. The little things, but he could have done something a bit different, or paid the extra money to get different video clips made, because he was so overusing of the video clips, it was crazy. Then he did his famous phone in bottle, and he cocked it up. He put the phone in the bottle, the supposedly borrowed, it was a borrowed phone to start with, but the phone that was actually in the bottle to end wouldn't turn on. I think it was a case of dead iPhone. And he tried to get them to call the number, but dead iPhone got in the way. So yeah, the iPhone died in the bottle. I think that's a miracle in itself. After he did that, another 2-minute break comes on, and you get another audio clip with the same animation from the last 5 minutes. The same video clip that I've already seen with a different piece of audio overlaying it. Oh, and I think he threw in a couple of testimonials as well. So it was a bit of a different clip, but following the same format, you have to wait another 2 minutes. This is normally the time you go out and get some popcorn and something to drink. After the 5-minute clip has ended, he did a Gypsy Fred with the balloon, which I do in my stage show. So that's 2 pieces that have been stolen or borrowed from my stage show. Then guess what happens, Dan, after that trick?
Another 5-minute clip of the exact same audio, I'm guessing.
Correct. the audio plays again, the video plays again, then he comes out and he does a book test. The book test was cool. He had the book, he got them to read a word from it, and then it ended. He was talking about his granddad and a matchbox or some bullshit story, and then the page was in the matchbook and the page was missing from the book. And then he got them to guess the word, and he got the audience to make the sound of rain, because it was rain, and he said it's rain. And then one little bit I did like is the rain just poured down from the ceiling of the stage, and he had like this umbrella and he was twirling it around and stuff. And then guess what happens?
The repeated clip.
5-minute clip. Another clip. No, this one was different. It's like, hey, and he's like drying off the pretend water that's on his face in this video clip, and he says there's a box on the stage. Come up to the box, and I want you to write in your favourite movie in the box, and I'll see you in the second half. Bye-bye. And then guess what happens? A 15-minute break comes on. So then we get a 15-minute ad break. So I barely stumbled through that, seeing the QuickBooks and FreshBooks advert over and over again, and the adverts for lingerie 20 times. And I come back, and he does one thing that I did think he did well, which was the floating ball. He floated a ball around the stage. He did the mirror, which I believe is from Luis D'Amatos. That was very good. And then guess what happens?
Clip.
Another 5-minute break. Another one. How much of his show is taken up by these breaks, I don't know. It's probably about 30 minutes of the show just taken up by these breaks. So the break ends, and he comes on stage, and he's like, it's movie time! And there's a box which says movie time. So he comes on stage, the music comes on, he's going in the audience, and this really doesn't suit his personality and charisma that he's going for on stage. It's just like out of character for him. Sort of like someone's just like, yeah, you should do this, it'd suit you, and it just doesn't suit him. I know, it's like you doing children's magic. It just doesn't work.
I've done children's magic many times.
Yeah, you can see more of that at creepymandan.weebly.com. Dan is available for babysitting services and guarantees your children to be terrified and will stay quiet during the evening.
One day you're going to get me in trouble by making these satirical websites, Harrison. Someone's going to take it a little bit too seriously someday.
What do I need? Like a disclaimer at the bottom, this is a fan website and not a real thing or something like that.
I'm just letting you know, be careful, use your head.
Hey, they can't trace it to me, so I'll be fine. Anyway, so Dynamo then comes back on stage after the 2-minute clip finishes, and he guesses the film, and he gets the film wrong, and then he does a disappearing act, and then he starts, it's movie time again. And the music comes on, and he comes back on stage, and he gets the film. The annoying thing is that effect I used to close my stage show, and he used it as a gag. I think it's undermining the power of the effect to its full potential. But that's what he did. And then he did, I think, a card trick. He did his switching. He did Wayne Houching's What People Know as Sealed with a Kiss, but I believe it's something else. The name of it is something else. French Kiss, that's right. He did French Kiss by Wayne Houching. And be careful because the parents are on the way.
So I'm guessing we're going on a 5-minute break.
Now. Yeah.
All right, so we'll go on a 5-minute break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't worry, we'll have another one.
Play the repeat of Dynamo's videos again.
Play the lingerie commercials.
Yes.
We'll be back.
No, I'll continue the story when I head into the studio. Patience.
All right, well, in the meantime, we might as well fill the gap with something a bit magical. Therefore, I'm going to show you a little bit something that you will probably see again and those of you who are supporters of our products that we release will understand exactly what we're talking about. But I'm going to show you a few objects and present a few things. One that I'm going to pull out and present, if I can find it and get a grip of it, is one of these. Now, as you can see, this is a pair of scissors, a very sharp pair, in fact, which is why it is covered with a plastic cover. Safety purposes. Safety comes first. Another important object to see is the fact that we are also using a string or a rope or any type of long rope-like object. In this case, I'm using a long white rope. Now, if I were to find the center point of the rope, what would be the most logical and easiest way to find it? I'm sure many of you come up with different theories, but if anyone is thinking, take the two ends, bring them together, and trace down to the very bottom, meaning this is probably going to be the center, well then, I find that to be the easiest for me. So that's the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use this method to assume this is the center of the rope and bring it up to the top. Without letting go, hopefully, so that this stays together and does not fall apart. So here are the two ends, like so. I'm going to go down to the bottom, bring it up to the top, like this, and use the scissors to cut that middle. Now, normally a spectator would be the one doing this, but in this case, we have no spectator, so I'm simply going to grab and cut, just like so. So what we're left with here, after the cut has been done, is essentially two pieces of a cut rope. Now the weird thing is, this is the torn part of the rope. So this is not impressive. As you can see, we're heading in a torn and restored direction. So you want to see the rope restored now. And here's how it looks. Very magical motion. It looks just like this. Go like that. Loop-de-loop, onto the bridge, across the dragon tail or something like that, and pull tight. And we have a restored rope. Ta-da!
Woo!
Yeah. Normally this doesn't get much of a reaction because, of course, no one's impressed with a tied rope.
Shit.
They want to see it actually be restored. But remember, this pair of scissors created the damage that we had to repair. Therefore, it is logical that if we take the rope and we give it back to the scissors and allow the scissors to use the other end on the rope, the scissors actually have two purposes, the destruction side and the repair side. So if we tap the scissors against the rope 3 times, that's the magic motion that will give the rope the ability to restore itself completely without any knot, and it's once again a single long piece.
Cue a 5-minute ad break. So
Welcome,
just about after Dan's 5-minute ad break, the video comes out. Don't worry, you'll see me soon. I'm just setting up the studio. You can just look at the picture of me flying around the world for the time being. But the ad break comes on, and then it comes back. He's done the box thing, you know, the video came on, and then he does some more magic. He does his Sealed with a Kiss. No, sorry, French Kiss by Wayne Houchin. I'll be kidding, it's Houchin. I'm not going to mess with Houchin, he's awesome. And then after that's happened for a while, he does some more magic. He does, I believe, some floating magic. He floats around the room. Oh no, he does this really long-winded, over-the-top routine, which again doesn't suit him. He does like a PK touch thing, but it's so complicated even Nadia can understand it, and she's blonde, so you know it's too complicated. But anyway, so we go and he does this whole thing about choosing someone. I couldn't even follow it, to be honest. And you know, do you feel a touch? And he did PK touch, and then he did it with about 10 people, and then he does it. Telemarketers, Dan, go, go, go.
And see, what's interesting is I've been getting a few calls from a few different numbers. I have no idea who the numbers are, and they call for 2 seconds and then stop. I have no idea.
This is strange for you. You don't
Proceed.
give your number to anyone. But anyway, as I was saying, he does this thing, and then there's this big card reveal where he gets them wrong, and it makes him look like a douche, and he bullies the person who got the card wrong. But the thing that I did like at the end, which we'll come to, which I originally saw and wanted to implement into my show, but again, now I can't. I have to write a brand new show because Delusion is going to be known as Copy of Dynamo. All I need to do is call it Seeing is Believing, and it's an exact copy. Anyway, so he does a floating piece where he levitates it around for a bit, floats in the air about 40 centimeters, and then comes back down. Oh no, I forgot one thing. He does his signature floating piece at one point, but no one really cares about that. You can see that he does that, and that takes 2 minutes, and then you get a 10-minute ad break when his grandma comes on and does a quick card trick, which takes forever because he needs to get rid of all the heavy props. But then he does the floating thing, then the show ends. He says thank you. But then at the beginning of the show, he hands out this parcel to someone. He opens it, and it's a book with drawings from everything that happened in the show, from everyone who came up. Oh, I forgot one piece. He did a thing at the beginning, a lottery prediction, where he guessed the lottery numbers, and the lottery numbers are predicted in there, and who predicted the lottery numbers. But let's just say it can't really be examined, this book at the end, because I think it requires a little bit of paper crane magic, if you understand what I mean there. Some arts and crafts are required with the book before the show ends. But yeah, it was a fantastic show. It was a good show, and it was a good thing for Magic, and I hope that one day I will have a show in the O2 Arena, which will be amazing and blow everyone's minds. That's probably the new dream. I have lots of dreams, Dan. I'm a dreamer. It's the reality of the world.
I'd say that I'm a dreamer, but I know I'm not the only one.
Cool. Okay, so that was Dynamo's show. If any of you guys saw it, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you thought of it. I thought it was a good show. But I'm glad I didn't pay £60 to go and watch it.
So wait, money weighs that heavily in the UK that it weighs 60 pounds? I'm joking.
Oh, don't go there, Dan. Don't go there. I'll be forced to make my background green. Do you want that?
Well, we can't even
I'll have
see
a
you.
green screen. Not yet.
I mean, I've been doing quite a bit of magic so far in the stream. Would you like to display something of magical interest?
No. I'm just going to be a talking head. I'm not going to do any magic at all. Don't worry. I'll do some magic later on in the stream. Just as soon as I get my setup working correctly and my computer responding. No, screw it. I'm just going to not wait around, mess about with you guys. I'll get it on the way. And after Dan's given us another 5-minute break, I will perform some magic. Just need to go and load my pockets. Dan, talk about how sad you have in life, how bad it is in your life at the minute. Talk about how hard done by you are. Ow, my leg is aching. That's hard done by right there. I'm in pain. Ow. I'm not joking. This is really hurting badly.
Harrison, what the heck are you talking about?
My leg, it hurts. I'm in pain. Ooh, okay, I got 2 new followers on Insta. That's fun. If you're not following me on Instagram, guys, go and follow me at Harrison H Magic, and I will follow you back as long as you don't unfollow me. Fair is fair.
And we're magicians, so we know when you unfollow us, even if it doesn't notify us. We know.
I know. I'm a mentalist. Don't follow me, guys. Everything. It's just balancing this now so that it doesn't destroy my iPhone. Let me know when you still can't even see me. Meh.
So, in the meantime, we actually have a couple more. What do you call it? We have more people that wrote something to caption our photo. So, Kalani Langford says, "I came here to light your torch," which is
I think
interesting, I guess. Um, I don't quite understand what Harrison's.
well, just let me do. You carry on talking to the audience.
Oh, okay, right. So my voice and the screen panning to me will mask the loud noise happening on your side, I guess. So thank you for submitting, Kimani. That's cool. Next, we have Nicholas Mataloni. Nicholas Mataloni says, "I used to have a thumb-sucking addiction. Then I set it on fire." That's dark. That's dark, man. Okay, I'm fairly certain that the loud banging, Harrison, is kind of overshadowing everything else that we're trying to say.
Hmm? You should be able to see me if I did this right.
I see blackness and darkness. I saw a flash of light somewhere. Oh, okay, so... Ouch.
Let me get the angle all right here, so that you see me good. And not have... That was not good news, that was not good sound at all. I need to invest in a tripod holder.
Selfie stick. I know people that actually have selfie sticks. Well,
yes.
Not many. But one in particular who happens to be one of the more pretentious people that I know. So if you don't have a selfie stick, good for you.
That I'm happy with that. That's pretty good.
Ow. The sounds that the fumbling is producing is ear deafening.
Apologies. Okay, we should be good. Can you see me okay? Is it good quality? You can just about see the TV, which is what I want.
You look like you have one of those horror movie things going on back there with the static and like a face is gonna pop out of there. Hold on, did you freeze frame on some static? That is rather awkward if you have.
It's not static, no. It's like one of those creepy wallpapers, like that you'd see in like a horror movie, like in those old-fashioned mansions.
Why the hell does your TV have a wallpaper?
Because I put it there. Why? My background. What? What's wrong with it?
I mean, I don't know about you, but my TV, you turn it on and it plays TV. You see the TV channels, whatever's playing right now. You can change the channel, increase the volume, decrease the volume.
Do you want to know why, Dan? I don't watch TV. I don't watch any TV now. I only watch on-demand stuff. And I'll tell you why, because TV rots the brain. It does. That's a life.
And then you go watch everything on the internet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with the internet, I normally just watch Grant Cardone on that sort of thing, motivational videos, stuff like that on that big screen when the family aren't here. Otherwise, when the family here, football's just on. But I thought that that'd look nice. It's either that or I'd have my videos playing in the background, but that's easier. It was a quicker solution for you guys. Okay, I'm guessing you want to see a card trick.
We'd like to see anything you'd like to show us, Harrison.
Cool. I'm just gonna set up real quick and hope that the camera doesn't fall. I'm gonna just go into magic mode here. There we go. Okay. Right. So my name David Blaine. Also known as Dynamo, Troy, Justin Flom, and every other American magician and British magician. Pack of cards, all different, yeah? Anyone here or what?
Oh yes, I'm simply informing. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh,
I
whoops.
don't know. What?
I'm
Are you not
attempting
doing?
to inform the people who are submitting that the stream is actually going on. So
I told them that, didn't I? Oh, you do that, I'll entertain viewers. Welcome to the 5-minute break. This is going to become a regular section after every card trick that's performed, courtesy of Mr. Stephen Frayne. Deck of cards, everyone is different. I want you to take any card you want. Don't let me see what it is, okay? Don't let me see what it is. In this case, you're going to take this one here. I'm not going to look, okay? I'm not going to look at all. I'm not going to look at the card. I'm going to stick it about halfway down in the center. I'm going to give them a shuffle. Let me know when you're happy that they're shuffled, sir. If you want, I can post about the stream and you can pay attention.
I'm watching, Harrison.
Would you be impressed if one card jumped out of the earth, somersaulted in the room, hit into the camera, shooted in Dan's face, cut off his nail and then came back to me? Would that be good?
That would be very impressive.
Did you see it happen?
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Have you still got the bump on your head? I'm serious. Are you injured? Are you going to claim on my insurance? Even
I'm
though I
just
don't
gonna-
have insurance. Just get it into the NHS for something free. Alright, I'm just gonna jam with it. Are you hungry right now, Dan? Are you hungry?
Am I hungry?
Yeah, are you hungry?
Not
If
necessarily.
so, how hungry are you? Oh,
I'm hungry enough to
fucking
eat the telemarketer
telemarketers.
who keeps calling.
Dude, quit it, man. My camera's frozen now. Thanks a lot, telemarketers. Oh, sideways.
Just blame them. They're the scapegoat. It's all their fault.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this, guys. Telemarketers are douches. I'm even frozen.
Indeed.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
Why? In what context was that required? How does that even fit to the conversation at hand?
Because
In
I'm
what
frozen.
way, shape, or form?
Because I'm frozen.
Oh, okay, you cheeky bastard. Okay. I'll give you that.
Come on, let's go and play. Alright, let's just get that camera rolling. Shit. Next time I will invest in an actual decent camera hole. Just my old one broke. Caption competition. Am I frozen still?
Yes, you are still building a snowman.
Caption competition. Oh, the iPhone locked, that's why.
Don't you love it when Crapple messes us up?
Yes. Okay, do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. See with this, I swear, Dan, you can choose. Alright. Oh, I'm still sideways.
This is definitely going to be the highlight of the stream. Harrison Houghton struggles with camera. I could see that as a standalone video.
Alright, I don't know if it's fixed. It looks like it's frozen. I need to switch the camera view. This is like a grade A under A video. Okay. Yay, we're back and we're the right way around. Right, I can finish. Are you hungry right now, Dan? Are you hungry?
Not necessarily, but
I'm hungry. There's your trick. Oh shit, I nearly dropped the F-phone again.
Yay! So what did you even produce for those of us who live in America and have no idea what that was?
It's some kind of chocolate. I got it from Spain, so I'm not sure. Also, my wallpaper's gone. Why is everything not working for me today? It's like the TV goes, the phone locks itself up, the camera twists its wrong way around.
Chocolate makes everything better.
Yes. This is hazelnut chocolate.
Ooh, that's really good. It's one of the best.
It's got nuts in it.
Ew, never mind. I take it back. That's disgusting. I hate nuts in chocolate. When nuts are in chocolate...
I told you it's hazelnut chocolate.
Yeah, but what hazelnut chocolate doesn't necessarily mean you have the physical nut in the chocolate. Hazelnut chocolate could mean the chocolate is flavored with hazelnut, which, by the way, is really good when it is. When you have physical, solid nuts in chocolate, just does not go together. I mean, that's personal opinion.
Nutella still has nuts in it.
Right, but it's cream, like the rest of the substance that it's in.
It's tasty, alright?
Alright, to each his own. I live by that rule. To each his own. Some people love it, some people don't.
It's Ritter Sport, and they're very small. They're like airport size. I got them when I was flying to a gig a while ago. Tasty. So yeah, this is the 5-minute break right here. I'm just gonna eat chocolate for 5 minutes.
Just as our viewer count is probably going to influx upwards, you're going to start showing them how you eat. What a smart business move of yours, Harrison.
No, I'm not.
I can definitely tell how much you're learning at your college about business. You got a larger audience as we speak, and you're going to do eating chocolate. All right.
No, I've only got 4 pieces. That's it. It's gone. What's the chocolate, guys? I'm just waiting for my camera to catch up. Gone.
Oh, we have one more submission on our caption photo contest.
Hey, my computer keeps on messing up, so I can't see any of them yet.
Oh, okay. Well, while Harrison is having technical difficulties, we'll be reading them out.
Great.
At least I will.
We got one of my friends is watching live and he's laughing at me. That's fantastic. Hi, Mr. Jenkins. I hope the illusions are going well, and I hope your work at Gulliver's theme park is fantastic. Hi. Did you see the camera failure by any chance? I'm guessing you did. Also, we should be getting the background back very soon, so keep an eye on it. Where's the bird gone, Dan? You killed it.
Oh, no, I actually repositioned the camera so it's more of an optimal angle. The bird is off camera now.
Is he making a special appearance next time? We need pets on this show.
Well, I have a pet brother, if you want me to bring him in.
We tried that once, it didn't work.
No, we didn't try it. I locked it. Hey, look, your background's back on.
Yeah, just as I logged in. What a coincidence. So read us the submissions.
Alright, so we have a new submission on our caption contest. This one is from Matt Morelli. He says, "That's hot." And then he had some flaming emoticons. I appreciate the flaming emoticons. That's something no one's done before. So that's that's plus points.
I think you've commented on the wrong photo, Matt. I think you're looking for Burly Naked Teens in Facebook like page.
Harrison, behave yourself.
No, I'm kidding. Thanks, man. Maybe it'll be you. Maybe.
I mean, See, I'm looking at it now. The face is just poker faced. I mean, Yeah, I could see that
Oh,
working.
who's in the background? I can hear someone talking. Is that the neighbours?
Oh, you mean from here? You mean
Yeah,
as
it's
in
probably it's
background of my
probably
room?
it's probably the it's probably the pet, the family pet.
Let's just go with that. Sure. Let's leave it at that. Okay. So
Awesome.
thank you for your submission, Matt Morelli.
Thank you very
That
much.
will.
It's appreciated, man. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay in touch with the new streams and the
And hey,
bonus content, which is always going up there first. Because some of it just can't be posted on Dan's channel. It's just not safe. You know,
what are we referring to,
it's not for
Harrison?
the target audience. Some of the videos that we record aren't safe for Dan's channel. You know, it doesn't suit his target audience.
And what is such
And we
example
don't
of this video that is not suitable?
me cooking or me reviewing random food products which are just inappropriate for your channel's content.
Okay, so you mean by it doesn't match with my channel theme of magic. It's more of
Correct.
sporadic. Okay.
Random miscellaneous tangent stuff that I do.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Like
That makes a
watching
lot
a
more
Justin
sense.
Flom video, like you'll see him go skating around the park for some random reason.
Yeah, now I really see what you mean, because it is gonna get upsetting when he doesn't do magic on his magic
Well,
channel.
he's like he'll do a vlog and then it's like he's just showing records that he's bought.
Recently, he went to a antique store, and I remember watching the video. When is the
Yeah.
magic coming? When is the magic coming? So, yeah, you're right. We should definitely add the extras, maybe as Easter eggs, or just put it on another channel altogether.
Yes, that's what we will do, and also highlights from the stream will also be posted there in the future. So get on that. Yeah. 5 minute break by any chance?
We just had one, Harrison. If anything, we should
Well, we
probably
did a
segue.
trick.
That's cool. We should probably segue into magic review then.
Yes. Good idea.
So, have we
Good
prepared
idea.
any magic to review as of today?
A couple of items.
All right, let me rephrase the question. Would you like to go first, or should I be the one to go first in order to give you some time to come up with what you would like to review?
The second option.
All right, so be it.
Oh, Misty's been here this entire time. I just realised. Oh, I'll introduce you to Misty later. I think Dan's just in silence. There we go.
Okay, so there's this effect that actually really caught my attention lately, and it's an effect that as soon as I saw the trailer, I thought that is something I am definitely going to be performing. Now, recently, I don't remember exactly how recent. I believe it was 2 or 3 episodes ago. I reviewed an effect called 24 Karat Fold, which it was an effect where you take a dollar bill, borrow it from the spectator, and the bill is then folded into a rectangle, or a shape basically, by the spectator themselves. The bill is then retrieved back from them and is magically turned into a origami ring. For those of you who...
Ringer, is it? Hmm.
What was that? Ranger?
Ringer. I remember an effect a while ago where you take a bill and you turn it into a ring.
I believe it was called 24 Karat Fold, which is something I do perform actually on a regular basis.
There's one called like Ringer. I remember seeing it, as well as 22 Karat Fold.
Yeah. However, there is a similar effect that was released by Stansmind recently, and it is called Token. And the similarities are so, well, similar, and I thought it was just going to be more practical. When watching the effect, it's essentially taking a straw. You know, I'm actually going to show it to you. So I'm going to show you what it looks like performing Token by Sans Mind. Now keep in mind, before I begin the performance, I'm going to let you know that when I saw the video for Token, it was not necessarily the method I thought it was. The method was pretty good. However, I found that when I tried it, it was not very practical and really did not work. So I began to reverse engineer it and began to create my own method to accomplish the exact same effect. Let me guess, another one of the people that are going to be calling for
telemarketer. You answer them and I'll do a 5-minute break.
No need. I'll call back later and they'll leave a message if it's important. However, as I was saying, I began to reverse engineer the effect and created my own handling of it. The effect is supposed to look the same, but I just put my own twist on it, essentially. So a straw is taken. I'm going to move the camera back just a bit so you can see what's happening here. So a straw is taken, like so. This can be a borrowed straw. This can be laying around someplace. And you go ahead and you go just like that.
That's good. I like that.
So do I. Now, the effect that I just showed you, this is supposed to be Token, which, by the way, this can be handed out to a spectator. It's a really nice souvenir or a token to give to a spectator, hence the name of the effect being Token. I kind of consider this to be more of origami than, well, for my handling, this is more of origami than it is magic. I have done this a couple times. The first couple times I did it were for friends to check the angles on my method to ensure that it is optimal and good to perform. The last time that I performed it was, of course, to a special someone, hence the token being the heart. And it seemed to work well, pretty much, for all those times. So I'm pretty sure that the effect is really good. The 24-karat fold, by the way, I'm going to show you the end product of that, since I've performed it not long ago. I still have the ring.
I have a question about Token, though. Is there not bad angles about a particular vanish with the straw that you can do? Like, there's dodgy angles and not very well taught for a certain particular vanish of the straw they teach, particularly with the gimmicking of the other straw.
Well, as I was saying, the handling that I came up with is because the handling that they teach you it doesn't work for me. It's just not practical for me. So this one is still actually not finished. The one that I just showed you, it's not optimal either. It's just a little bit more optimal for my purpose. So I was actually going to go through a few sessions with some other magicians that I know, including you, Harrison, and maybe come up with the best version of the effect. But for the sake of the review, I'm going to tell you my experiences when I performed it to others. Every single one of them were amazed. Some people believe that the concept of taking a straw and creating this origami heart out of it is a fairly cool thing, and some believe that it's, well, interesting. It definitely entertains them, definitely brings out the emotion of awe rather than the emotion of, whoa, that's awesome, which is exactly what the effect is going after. This is a complete opposite to what most effects are on the market these days, because most people would expect the spectators to go crazy and scream and stuff, but no, not this one. And I like that. I like that this is an effect that draws an alternative emotion from the spectators. Probably one of the reasons why I like Geek Magic so much, because it's one of those things that just get the opposite reaction out of spectators. But
speaking of... No, carry on. I don't want to.
What's really interesting, though, is that when I did actually perform this for the sake of handing out the token, I didn't get the reaction I was expecting. It's funny, most of my friends were just watching it just to see what I was planning to add to my arsenal, and they were going, wow, that's pretty cool. And then the person that I decided to do this for the sake of handing it to them was just, oh, cool, thanks. So I don't know what the emotion was in that case, since art of magic is essentially bringing out emotion in people. That's the end result and the ultimate end game. But this is definitely something that I wouldn't really perform the way Sans Mind tells you to perform. If it works for you somehow, then by all means, go with it. Whatever works for you. The reason I like the effect is for the presentation. Like any effect, the presentation is really what is, the end result. If you can get the presentation to look like this, it's definitely a cool presentation, and it's definitely, like I said, a great souvenir to hand out. Any effect that gives a souvenir out that is an impossible object to give to a person, a spectator, is major plus points for me, which is exactly what this is. This effect is mainly about the souvenir. And I mean, come on, look at it. Just look at it.
I completely agree. When you're talking about souvenirs, I think that those souvenirs are what are going to get you the actual bookings, because it's an impossible thing that no one has ever seen before, and they're going to take that, they're going to show it to all their friends, and it's going to generate you more money. So it's worth the investment.
Definitely. I mean, comparing it to the other souvenir that is 24 karat fold.
But that's costing you money. That's going to cost you $1, and it's going to cost me £5 to give that other one away. You know, I can't afford £5 a time.
Well, this, of course, was done with my own dollar, this one right here, but most of the time you'd be performing this with a spectator's dollar. So...
Oh, so it teaches you how to do the fold? That's quite cool.
Yeah, well, it's a
Can you still spend that?
Yes, of course. You can. This is, of course, origami, so you can unfold this and return it to its original dollar state. When I was actually performing this in front of friends of mine to test the angles on this effect, he immediately grabbed the dollar back and said, "Yeah, I don't want it to be in this form," and completely unfolded it as soon as I did it. So, yeah, it's both of these are practical, I guess. This one more than the other. I like the handling for 24 karat fold much, much more than Sans Mind Token, and I have a feeling that Token is a take on 24 karat fold. Like, it's trying to kind of replicate the effect in their own version. Kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like how Android sees iPhone doing something, or iPhone sees Android doing something, and they're like, we gotta do one of those. We gotta keep up with the game. Yeah, one of those. I think Sans Mind was really trying to copy the Gathering, not Gathering, 24 karat fold with this, but
the Gathering.
Gathering. That's a separate effect. That's a completely separate effect.
That is a good effect, actually.
That's a different thing altogether.
I want to just, I know I already spoke about this in my last review, but I want to speak to you guys just about my experience with using the pulse stop a lot more. I've been stopping my pulse almost daily now, and it's come to a point where I can do it, and it gets such strong reactions. It's my go-to effect. I do it to close all my tables, and it's stunning, the reactions that you get from it. The only problem that I find with the method that I'm using is people can't find my pulse. People struggle to actually find it. But I've not been busted yet for how it's done, apart from Blonde Nadia, who figured it out quite instantly. But apart from her, no one else knew how it was done. And that's one of the great things about it. So I've been working on the pulse stop quite vigorously hard, and I've got lots of certain magicians coming up to me saying, how's it done? How do you do that? 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 And it's just great for me to just say, well, I can't tell you. It's magic. Just buy the DVD and find out. Or maybe pay me 50 quid and I'll teach you. Just sort of things like that. It makes it more fun for me. So yeah. It's not a full review just yet, but I just want to talk to you about my experience with the pulse stop effect up to now. And it has gone straight into my stage show. And if you want to see a performance of that, you can go onto my Instagram account and you'll get to see a 15-second snippet of it. The full video will be coming soon. So go to Harrison Horton Magic and follow me on Instagram. I will instantly follow you back, as I'm an awesome guy. And yeah, stay in touch. So yeah, back to you, Dan.
In the comments, we're getting a few complaints that the camera is not necessarily working. Do you guys...
Not one of these again, is it?
I hope not.
Dan computer not working. It's like a running gag.
Oh man, I hope this is... I hope we're not. This is not the case. That
If you could just let us know if you can see Dan for us, that'd be really appreciated. Anyone who's watching right now, if you can just private message me just to let you know that you can see Dan, that is crucial. It's crucial for us, so help us out, man.
So Joel writes he cannot see any of us.
Let
me just quickly check the settings for a moment.
Hang on. What do you see, Joel? Tell me that you don't see BB. Come on, I could not do that one. So you don't see me right now, Joel. You know, no, I want to make something more interesting. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Apparently, what they're seeing is my logo.
Do they not see me?
I don't get it. Oh, okay. So now apparently he sees us.
Awesome.
I don't know what happened.
Awesome.
Hey, I
Maybe
guess that was the.
Dan's random badness of the moment.
The weekly technical difficulty section.
Yes. Yes.
Happens every week.
One thing I wonder, Dan, have you found any crap of the week so far?
Crap of the week.
Something so horrible in the magic world.
I didn't know that was actually a segment that we were going to keep doing.
Yeah.
I thought that was your job. That was your job with.
Well, I've not found any. I've been busy working. I've not found any crap this week. Maybe I can go through my archive and find something.
I mean, I've been rather busy with college, and you're very well aware of that. I mean, hold on. I wonder. So, I believe the performance of the effect that I just reviewed was not necessarily seen, was it? Joel, let me know if you saw the performance of what was the effect again I was just reviewing? Token.
Yes.
Let me know if you saw the performance of Token, because if not, I probably should do it again, just so you guys can see what my take on it looks like.
I don't know why my images are not filling the whole screen now. It's annoying me.
Okay, so Joel mentioned that he did not see the performance of it. Okay, so I'm going to try to do it one more time. We're going to use straw. One of these. I actually went and stole these from McDonald's.
You thief.
So,
did you buy anything?
Well, I do buy McDonald's all the time. Well, not really.
I thought you always tell me you never go. You liar. You lied to me.
Making sure you could see this.
You can't see anything that I'm trying to project. Annoying. Right, they should be able to see you. Joe, can you see
right
us?
there?
Can you see Dan here? Please let us know. Please let me know. And if you want to see more, click right here, see more.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm looking at that on the live stream. That looks... I'm watching. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I see how in the past it just showed our logos.
Oh, really? Huh. But yeah, this is essentially what you get out of performing this. The straw basically gets folded into this little heart shape right here. I really want you guys to see it. This is the heart that you get after you do it. So
And does it teach you how to make that?
The token. Well, of course, that's the whole effect. Turning the straw into this.
That is good then.
So yeah. So, oh yeah, I was also going to do a comparison. This is me doing 24 karat fold with my bill, and this is with the straw. So this is a comparison of what the two souvenirs look like. I'll actually put this on my fingers so you get to see. I mean, honestly, this is probably not going to last very long, because at some point the spectator's bound to use their own dollar bill. This, however, is something that's probably going to be more long-lasting, I guess.
Yeah.
They're probably going to hold this in their pocket or wherever they place it longer. They'll have no incentive to unfold it. Whereas, like I said, I did this to my friend, and he immediately pulled it apart as soon as I did this with his bill. So each have their own pluses and minuses.
What time is it, Dan?
Do I have a favorite? I personally.
What time is it?
Are you asking about the actual
time? It's Chico time. No, soon it's going to be time for Harrison's random crap of the week. So get ready. It's just like an incentive for them. So.
I'm rather curious myself what you're about to do, so I'm just staring intently just like they are.
Today, on the Magician Friday podcast, we are going to pause it for the prank callers.
For the love of
You can call in at 66666. That is 666666. Phone in now and talk with Mr. Dan and be on the show. Dan, I think it's for you. This week on the Random Crap of the Week, we will be reviewing a vein of my existence, one thing that was so terrible it got left out of Dynamo's show review. 52 Shades of Red. 52 Shades of Red. As you can imagine, this is heavily based on a graphical book based on a movie called Twitchlight. Where do I start with 52 Shades of Red? Let's start with one name, Shin Lim. What does that say to you? Dan, what does that portray to you, just that name right there? What image do you see in your mind?
I see something that I'll never perform. I see something that I'm going to look at and go, oh, that's a good concept, and I'm never going to do it again.
I see something that's going to get me nowhere in life, get me no gigs, make me no money. Unless I'm a millionaire like Dynamo, I've got a whole stage, and I can mess with the lights until my light's content. Unless you've got complete control of the lighting, you're fucked. You got no chance. I'm probably speaking too loud. Yeah, the parents, you see, when you get used to having the whole house to yourself for a week, you kind of shout a bit. You know, it's annoying when you have to lower your voice so that you don't wake them up. I see something I'm never going to perform. I see something that's absolute bullshit. I see something that no one's ever going to do. What's the one good thing? Why is my camera not on? That's what I want to know. Let me fix that for you guys. It's the iPhone. It's locked again, you see. It's because of the text, you know. The text is what did it. Bear with me for a second, guys. Okay, there we go. You should be able to see me again. Yes?
True.
Yes.
Indeed.
Marvelous, I can continue the review. This product is horse shit. The only good thing this will be used for is wiping your ass.
Sounds a bit difficult to do with a plastic case.
I'm talking about the individual playing cards. Not only do you pay double the price for the new version? Just like all the fucking Limbs products. Instead of it being £30, it's now £60. Just because he recorded some new video instructions. I spot a pattern here. I see that SSS had new instructions at double the price. I see that this has double the instructions at the price. Next he's going to release Shenanigans 2.0 and double the price. When does it end? When? You know what was the funny thing? When he was on stage in Blackpool, he didn't perform 52 Shades of Red. Do you know why, Dan? Because it's crap. If it's garbage and you can't even perform it yourself, you know that it's bullshit and crap. It is. It's the worst product that you can ever buy. If you get it, get out of this group, man. You know, it's a waste of money. Ask Shim for your money back. And buy this pack of cards instead. Wish you could sell them on eBay. So overall, I'll have to give this review a 1 out of 10 because you can use it to clean up after yourself, or throw at neighbours, or burn, or use as candles, use as spare paper if you need to write on something for like contact details. Use the cards. I guess you could use the magnets that are included to, I don't know, wipe your iPhone, wipe your iPod, your laptop, don't know, destroy your credit cards, that sort of stuff. Yeah. 1 out of 10. Should you go and get this? If you're stupid, yes. If you've been listening to this review, no. Save your money and just buy Become a Magician. Yeah. End of review. End right there. No, I'm serious, guys. Don't get this. Don't waste your money on it. Get anything. Literally, just, you know, I don't know. Buy crackers. Buy like a bulk order of chocolate bars. Anything. Buy a book. Buy a good DVD. Buy a bin so you can put this product in, and get a shredder because you're gonna need to shred every one of those playing cards. Review.
Apparently,
spend your money elsewhere.
Apparently, Joel says that he has 52 Shades of Red Volume 1.
Oh, so you didn't buy Volume 2.
That's a good move. Understanding not to get Volume 2.
Yes.
That's a
Volume
start,
2, there's no difference. He
wait a
even
minute.
said himself, the only difference is the updated instructions. Why are you such a tight bastard that you can't include the instructions for free for people who've already bought it?
But
Coming now, the Become a Magician 2016 edition.
So hold on.
£52.
I just want to specify, the 52 Shades of Red come with playing cards?
Yes.
The DVD comes with the playing cards. So essentially, the only way
you don't get a DVD, you get a download link. And you're paying £62 for the download link.
And you can just get a pack of cards for free, basically, with it.
Yeah, you get a custom printed pack of cards with all the gimmicks in.
So really, if all you're after is the pack of cards, it's a $60 pack or £60 pack of cards.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see why. I could
why
see
not
why
get the old version for £30? It's cheaper.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Why do you have to update the price and just change the video? Why couldn't you include the video for people who've already bought it? He could have easily updated that link. Easily.
You know, that's very true. But, I mean, okay, yeah. I agree wholeheartedly.
Don't buy it. Save your money. And if you bought it, sell it on eBay. And get yourself a Dan and Dave deck instead. You'll be more satisfied. Yeah. I don't collect cards, but I'm trying to convince you to sell it, and that's the only way I'm gonna sell it. Get rid of it, Joel. You don't want it. It's a burden. The longer it's like a disease. The longer you have it in your possession, the worse your magic will become. It's a curse. Get rid of it. Like a chain letter email. Send it on. Get rid of it. Bin. So yeah, that was the 52 Shades of Red review. Next week on Crap of the Week, I will review probably another product. Maybe this time not by Mr. Lim, but by someone else. Yes, next week I am going to review the one dating advice that will completely change your outlook on life forever. I'm going to review the one, the only. What's it called again? Vijay Sankey?
Fire starters.
Fire starters. I'm going to review fire starters. You're going to learn all about the kinky jokers. And I will personally go through the gluttony of watching this piece of garbage again for you. Don't worry about it.
That would be something.
It is indeed. It's the best dating product and the only magic dating product for now. Hint, hint. To come out at this minute. Yeah, continue. Top that review.
Well, I mean, I did a review of Token. You did a review of 52 Shades of Red.
52 Shades of Black. Grey. Orange, yeah. 52 Shades of Green. That's going to be my next product. I'm making 52 Shades of Green. I don't know why someone hasn't done that yet.
You know,
it needs to be done. It's going to be a bonus for like a product that I'm going to make.
I feel like that's something that I wouldn't mind being on the bandwagon of. I feel like that's something that I can actually support and be a part of. Because we're the only two that actually understand what the meaning behind this green joke is. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones. I'm sure there are plenty others that understand this joke, but yeah. We could definitely do something out of that.
Yeah, this is us just enjoying our own amusement, to be honest. We'll let you in on the joke one day when we reach 200,000 subscribers. On my channel, not his.
All right.
If you got the subscribers, they're no use to me, are they?
So, in the meantime, I guess we'll finish off with a few announcements, I guess. Announcement 1 being this contest, the caption contest, for that matter. I think that the most fair way to do it amongst the the Magician Friday community. See, subliminal plugs. I don't even know I'm doing it.
It's because I got it in the background on my image. I've got Become a Magician in the background.
That's a blur. I don't even see it. That's a blur. So, as I was saying, I think the fairest way to do this contest amongst the Magician Friday community is, as I mentioned in the beginning, I think it's the best to not limit how many times they can post. However, go ahead
only one entry
and look amongst the entries. If you're one of the community, I'd like you to vote on who you think should win.
And you can't vote for yourself.
Well, if you do vote for yourself and everybody votes for themselves, it's everyone gets a free vote, I guess. So I guess
what we'll do is I'll set up when after the stream's over a voting column. And the best ones, yeah.
I think that's a bit more complicated to just set up a voting column since Facebook kind of already has one called the like button.
No, they have a voting thing, a polling feature built in.
But again, if everyone can just post whatever they want to at any point.
The comment with the most likes wins.
We'll do that. I think that's the fairest way to do it. The comment with the most likes wins. So I encourage you to go take a look at the other people.
And to win, you do have to be a member of the group. You can't just post and then leave. You have to become part of our group. It's only fair.
Absolutely. And remember, this is a first dibs that you guys on the stream are getting, because a little while later, I'm probably going to post the same exact contest on my personal Magic Man Dan 6 page. So, yeah.
The contest that I am running is, if any of you guys like my Facebook page, when we reach 250 likes, which will be soon, I'll be giving away 5 copies of Become a Magician Volume 1. 5 copies are up for grabs. That's a lot of copies. So you could be in a chance of winning that. Like the Facebook page now at facebook.com/Harrison Horton. You can find me on harrisonhorton.com. That's where all my major social media are. You can find the Become a Magician at harrisonhorton.com/DVD. You can find my magic trainings on hot courses at harrisonhorton.com/training. You can find my YouTube channel at HHMagic2012 and tweet me at HarrisonHMagic, as well as follow me on Instagram at Harrison Horton Magic, and keep up to date with the live streams I post and that Dan posts and everything that's on the content on the Magician Friday YouTube channel. That took some breathing.
All right. That's definitely true. Also, it should probably be noted right now that next week on Magician Friday, we might have a different schedule. Might. I cannot say we will, but we might be streaming at a different time. The reason for that will come soon. We will announce that when the time comes. But for those of you that are watching, please make sure to keep track of our social media to know when we're streaming. So if we do change our schedule, you will be aware that the schedule has changed, and you'll know when to tune in,
because
and not to miss any of our awesome content.
A lot of the time on the YouTube channel, I'm just going to be randomly live streaming when I've got some awesome content for you guys that I want you to find, because I feel you can interact with it more than just a static video. Also, watch the YouTube channel, because you're going to be the first to be able to see my 10 rules of magic and success in life, which I've made and I feel will benefit you greatly. I'm going to give you one hint. Joel, get some business cards. Do you agree, Dan?
Yes. Business cards are definitely something that anybody should have. For those that don't want to print business cards,
print
I have
it on
alternatives.
Paper. Atil said that he doesn't want to do it. Print it on paper. Write out your contact information. No, write it on people's body parts. I don't know.
But yeah, business cards are definitely something that you should definitely get a hold of. Yeah.
Yes.
Even I had my own business cards.
Exactly. Get some done. With that said, I have been harrisonhorton.com.
You are the embodiment of a website. Wow, that's an amazing evolutionary feature. How do you evolve into something like that? What are you? What is your ethnicity? I am a website. No. I'm not European. I'm not American. Not Canadian. I am a website.
Hey, I am.
My last name is .com.
Hey, have you not heard of Tim.com? The guy his name is actually Tim.com. That's the guy who made Mega is called .com. I'm not joking you. Kim.com, sorry, not Tim. Kim.com. Google
awesome.
it. Yeah, I want that name. But it's trademarked.
Well, if you're ever old enough to be able to change your name, you can.
I'm changing it to Grosowski. Yes. Yes.
That is a rather
I will do.
Interesting last name.
Yes.
But yeah, let's take a look. Are there any final entries, any final comments, any final last words
Anything you want to tell us, guys, before we end this awesome stream? Also, I might be live streaming tomorrow. I'm not certain yet, so keep out for that. We might have a special guest sometime. Also, those who do win the DVDs, let us know what you think of the content, guys. Let us know how we can improve it. We're always trying to make our products better and make them the best Magic products in the world. So help us out, man.
All right. Well, I guess there seems to be no further questions, which is great. We went over everything. And you know what's interesting? I think this is the first Magician Friday episode that did not involve a pack of cards.
I did. I used a pack of cards.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. That's
Right.
destroyed your belief right there. And you just shuffled a pack of cards there, so it's kind of like, eh. There is one more. I don't know if you read this comment. I used to have a serious thumb-sucking addiction. Then I set it on fire.
Ah, yes, that was Nicholas Mataloni, I'm guessing.
That one is funny. That one might win. That one might win. Make sure that you sign up to our mailing list as well at store.harrisonhorton.com. That's store.harrisonhorton.com. Go there.
All right. Well, for those of you who tuned in this week, we appreciate you tuning in and supporting us continually. For those who are watching this after the fact and have made it through to the entire stream and watched it afterwards, thank you to you too. Have a great week, have a great Friday, and have a nice weekend. I've been Double MD.
I've been Harrison. And I've been Harrison Horton. Take care. Follow me, harrisonhorton.com.
See you later, guys. Goodbye.
harrisonhorton.com. Go there now. Facebook.com.